Thank you for your coming. Today we shall talk about the professions of the tomorrow. I mean, about the professions of the future. What kind of professions will be actual and work close 50 years, for example? Well, according to the World Economic Forum researchers found that 1/4 of jobs in the world are at the high risk of automatization, and since 70% or more of their tasks could be done by the machines, and another 36% of jobs are at the medium risk because of the machines could do between 30 and 70% of their tasks. Just a moment. What kind of professions would be popular? And I'd like to start from the mobile application developer. Yeah, you can say that this profession is already popular, but you need to pay attention that this profession will be actual more than 50 years. Why? Because every day you and me and other people use their smartphones, and of course they use any types of mobile application. Today you can order food from the mobile applications. You can order actually all the things from the mobile applications. Every big companies, they usually has own applications that you can download from the online shops. The next is a data architect. By the way, the mobile application developer's salary is average salary around the $146,000 per year. It's quite big salary. And the next profession is a data architect. Their salary is around €131,000 per year. And of course, we need to talk about the business intelligence analyst. Why? Because today, any big companies use people who analyze their company and give business recommendations. Their salary is around $100,000 per year. And of course, it's UX designers and UE designers, user experience designers, and they usually care about their websites, about the comfortables in your website or applications. And of course, every company, they care about the client service. Therefore, the people use usually UX and UI designers. Their salary around $96,000 per year. The next profession is a marketing analytics manager. You see that all the professions around the world, even the medicine, even the education, they use, they could be a business and they use marketing. Marketing, it's advertising. Without the advertising, we couldn't build a big businesses. Therefore, this profession is quite popular and will be same next 50 years. Their salary is around $96,000 per year. Data detectives, it's very interesting profession. You will ask why, because you see that every day you visit internet, you are using the application, you use Facebook, Instagram, and other social medias, and you leave your information about yourself there. and data detectives, they are focusing to find the information about the candidates, about the people, about the businesses, information from the internet. Nowadays, data detectives usually works in big companies in human resources department. You see, for example, if you're applying for the big job in a company, usually human resource will check Facebook, your Instagram, and other resources from the internet. Even the embassy, when you're applying for the visa, they check your history in internet. Therefore, that detective's profession is will be quite popular, and they will have good salary as well. Master of Edge Computing, Cyber City Analyst. By the way, we have a program similar with a Cyber City Analyst, that's Smart City Management. You see that around the world, a lot of countries using a smart city. We're using cameras, we're using machines, especially it's in Germany as well. Therefore, this profession is will be quite popular. Genomic Portfolio Director, Digital Business and Data Science, and of course, Game Design. Today, I'd like to talk with you about more about digital business and data sciences, and about the game design as well. Well, just a moment. Digital business and data science. Let me introduce a little bit myself. Well, I work at the University of Applied Science Europe. That's a university located in Germany. We have 3 campuses. We have a campus in Berlin. You know that Berlin is #1 startup city in Europe, and usually we call it European Silicon Valley. Hamburg, it's #1 digital media city in Germany. And we have a campus in Iserlohn. It's quite small city in the north part of the country, and it's surrounded by innovative middle-sized companies that allows to the international student to find a job easily. We have around 4,000 students in all our campuses. We are quite big. And the main focus we do on the business leadership and our design programs. We are in top 25 in our international orientation. We are in top 10 in quality of teaching of business. And of course, we are in, we have 3 stars in uni ranking. The main fact that we are a private university, but we have a state accreditations. What does it mean in Germany? You know that private universities, they could provide their own diploma, but in our case, the diplomas that get our graduates, I mean graduate students, they usually from the they get from the Ministry of Education of Germany. What kind of programs? We in our design programs, we offer game design. Game design is creating video games. Now around 1 million people in the world play video games, and I want to say that it's not only fun, but also it's profitable. And usually our students from game design, they get average salary after graduating around 3,500 per month. And this profession is very profitable, and the students can start work on their 2nd year because they can create their own video games and upload it to the online magazines, like online shops like App Store or other online shops, or Amazon, for example, as well. The second profession is a communication design. Communication design, it's a combined program in graphic design, illustration, and if you want to work in I don't know, marketing, advertising, graphic design, you can take this program. We have also Bachelor in Photography for those students who want to be photography, to create something new and art. We have a programs in German language, it's illustration, and in English and German as well. It's a film motion design for those students who would like to be to create movies or do something like that. Usually education in the University of Applied Science work for 2 languages, in German language and in English. And the duration of the bachelor programs is 3 years, 6 or 7 semesters. All the, you can see on the, here, you can see that on the 5 semesters, our students can take an internship or semester abroad program. Next, it's business programs. At the moment, we offer for our international students programs in business management studies. It's a united program in business, management, and finance as well. If you are going to study at the University of Applied Science, usually you focus mainly on job. And we try to provide to our students more chances to find a job easily, and therefore our programs more include practice than theory. The second program is digital business and data science. We'll talk about this program a little bit later. Next program is a sport event management. We provided its own sport event management program, and with the Alba Berlin College, it's a dual program. And that means after graduation, you can get you can get the diploma from the University of Applied Science and from the Alba Berlin College. In German language, we provide psychology, journalism, and communication and media management. Well, all the business programs durations are 3 years, 6 semesters, and you see on the first semester, all the students can take semester abroad. What does it mean? Our students can apply for the partner university around the world. We have a lot of universities partners, and for example, in North America, we work with the Columbia University in New York, we work with the Pace University in Manhattan, and we work with the University of London, LSE, London School of Economics and Political Sciences. We have a University of Canada, South America, and of course in Asia as well. Here you can see our partners. As I said, we work with the Pace University, San Diego State University, Columbia, LSE, University of Victoria, and other universities around the world. And the companies where our students usually work, I mean, they can take the internship here or work on projects. It's, you see here, Audi, for example, Twitter, Unilever, Volkswagen. We work also with Accenture. It's a digital business company. You see that here's a Daimler, one of the biggest companies in Germany. Well, digital business and data sciences. Today, people are spending more money online, which has a shifted business emphasis to digital sources of revenue and digital channels. And this fact is more actual is nowadays within the lockdown and with the COVID-19. You see that we can't visit a lot shops, for example, or I don't know, to go to the street to do something what we usually do. And people more and more spend their time on internet. And of course, we try to, I don't know, buy something. Yeah. Well, digital business, it's the future of the business. You will ask why? It's because of traditional businesses is going a little bit die because People, as I said, use money more and more online. Digital business and data science, it's an interdisciplinary program. Contributed volume provides an interface between the main disciplines of engineering, technology, and business administration. Now, 35% of companies use big data, and the number of the companies to increase. For example, to Amazon, Google, Facebook, Instagram, and other big companies. Big data and data analysis are the base for commercial success in global companies. For example, Amazon. Amazon is totally model of digital business. Amazon's markets value tapped over $1 trillion for the 2018. And you know that Amazon is #1 company who provided any services in online business. Well, next model of the business, I mean digital business and data science, it's a taxi Uber. If you are going to open traditional taxi, you will need to open, I don't know, you need to buy a car, you need to open office, take a people, buy the other things. But Uber did a new birth in a taxi business. They just create application platform that can use everybody. Even you can be a driver. Even I can be a driver. And you can follow on your taxi car from the application, and you can know how much you need to pay. And at the moment, 1 million people around the world use Uber. And you know that the Uber company, they earn at least $1 from each trip. Well, next company, I guess you know very well, especially during the quarantine, it's a Netflix. Netflix, when they just opened, they just deliver it, you know, movies to the home. And nowadays, it's one of the biggest resources to see TV shows, movies, and moreover, they create own TV shows as well. And it's all totally digital business model. You can just pay €6 per month, and you can get access to all the TV shows around the world, in Russian, in English, in Spanish, in a lot of languages you can use as well. Next, why you need to study digital business and data sciences. Well, digital business creates additional value and reduces cost. As I said, with the Uber taxi, they just create application platform, and that's all. They can maybe spend more than, I don't know, $10,000, but now it's one of the biggest and richest companies in the world. Creative process in the businesses are now data-based, and to be successful in a management position, you have to be an all-rounder. And narrow professions, being a narrow is not profitable at nowadays. You will ask me why. For example, if you are going to apply for the job in a big company, you will have indefinitely will have competitors, and in this case, your multitasking skills will be more competitive. For example, you speak in, I don't know, 5 languages. Another candidate, they speak in 2. How do you think your future employer who will work with new company? Well, And you know, creativity is becoming a key competences. What digital business and data science program offers? It's courses, internships, semester abroad, projects, and theses. Your studies with us will be divided into 4 parts. First, first part will allow you to gain insights in the skills that will qualify you for a career into private, public, any sectors. And from economics, management, business administration, finance, controlling, marketing, innovation management. The second part is dedicated to digital transformation, digital business, digital marketing, programming, system technologies that can be used to coverage technologies like social media, data analytics, to support digital products, services, and of course manage e-commerce, online and multi-channel marketing platform design, and online mobile business models, evaluate databases, and program them yourself. The third part is about developing an internship and study abroad experience. I mentioned about this fact before. In your 5th and 6th semesters, you will deepen your knowledge in corporate management, marketing, customer relationship management, and the evaluation of data, as well as coding and software testing, agile project methodologies. And in addition to 2 internships lasting several weeks, you will have the opportunity to deepen your knowledge at international level during your semester abroad. And lastly, you will develop your BC thesis. Here you can see your future curriculum and what you will study on a course of digital business and data sciences. What kind of industries and partners do we have? Well, the digital business and data science program is focusing on a digital and international ecosystem-based experiences that is supported by multiple industry partners. This program aims to respond to challenges of society and produce sustained impact. And programs is focusing on university partnerships at the international level, namely in China, in India, and of course in Europe. Well, what else? Next, what kind of career opportunities you will have? It's a business development manager, digital marketing manager, data scientist, software developing, web developing, app developing, business consultant, chief technology officer. And the tuition fee for our program is 11,340 euros per year. But now we offer discount for students from CIS countries for 10% for Berlin and Islong campus and 20% for Hamburg campus. That's all. Thank you for your listening. And if you have questions, let's discuss and I will try to answer your questions. I'd like also to say thank you for our partners from the Uzbekistan, Academe Consulting. It's a very good company if you are going to apply for the universities in abroad. And I guess they could be a good guide for you for application process. And I'd like also to recommend Shafkat, and he's owner of the Academe Consulting company. I'd like to recommend him as a good agency.